Ni hao and welcome. My name's Joe Neate and I'm the executive producer on Sea of Thieves, and it's so exciting to be able to announce that we are bringing traditional Chinese language settings to Sea of Thieves on October 31st so that we can welcome a whole new community of players to our world. So just over 6 months we launched in Europe and the US, and we had an amazing launch. It was an amazing moment for us. But since then we've been growing and evolving the game, and it's been great to see how people have been playing in our shared world, the community that we've built up. But seeing how people have interacted with all that new content that have come in. So, with the Hungering Deep that we released, we introduced the Megalodon as a new kind of creature into the world, a real threat for players. But we also introduced the Speaking Trumpet, which allowed people to communicate over further distances, and you saw people teaming up against this menace of the seas. And with Cursails, we introduced skeleton ships into the world for the first time, which was a real threat that players could team up against using the new alliance system. And it was great to see the bonds that were forming between players. But obviously all of this content that we're introducing as we go forward remains in the world for players that are coming in later, such as yourselves. And so Forsaken Shores was our most recent release, where we've introduced an entirely new region of the world. And here it's volcanic, it's perilous, there's kind of rocks raining down. We also introduced the rowboat for players. So this is where you can use it to navigate round, trying to dodge those rocks as you come into these volcanic islands, avoiding the hot water. And it's a real change of pace for the world. But this is an expansion to the Sea of Thieves world, and again, it's present for forevermore for our players. And so joining now to the kind of the adventure, the journey for Sea of Thieves, it's a really exciting time, and really it's still quite early on in that adventure for us, because we've got some amazing plans for the future as we look at how we introduce more ways for players to kind of seek competition in the world of Sea of Thieves, but also more quests that really scratch that kind of story and lore and guided itch that players have in a world like Sea of Thieves. So yeah, it's been an amazing adventure so far. It's great that you're joining us on this now, but the future is even more exciting for us, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this new community of players come into our world, to see how you play, to see your stories, and yeah, like the future's exciting, and thanks for being part of it with us. So I think that's it, and I will see you on the seas. Shay shay.